blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning. Yes, I am. Yes, I am having a blessed morning. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for being here with me. And it's a pleasure that y'all guys are here with me. So, this topic right here, I did this topic yesterday and two other topics, actually three topics, right? But I already hit you with so many topics, right? And I said, you know what? Let me give myself some time, right? So now that we are on this topic, and I really want to talk about this topic because this topic is really, really important. And this goes out to all of the researchers, all of those that's barking on the path of enlightenment, right? Mind, body, and soul, physically, mentally, spiritually, and how foundation of existence exists in spirituality. Right? These are the individuals that's uplifting our communities and we pushing back. I'm liking what I see on YouTube. There's a couple of people that I'm watching on YouTube, right? And I'm gonna do basically, I'm gonna do a video on them. The information that they putting out there is really, really good information, right? And the information that they putting out is true. It's true. Yes, it is. It's true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right? But before I get into that, right? And I don't want to talk about that right now because it's sort of like a surprise, but it's not a surprise. Right? Now, you see the title. Where do we go from here? Where do you go from here after learning the legal ways and action on who you are? After embarking on a path of spirituality, after embarking on a path of knowledge, after embarking on a path of information, after embarking on a path of guidance, where do you go from there? After understanding who you are, where do you go? Where do you go? Right? And most of us don't have a clue on where we need to end up at and where we are going. It's because, right, after revealing certain things to us, after revealing who you are, after revealing the information, after revealing the guidance, after revealing the leadership within inside of yourself and to spread it out, right, amongst all civilization, especially of your civilization, which is the indigenous people of this earth, right? And our title are called the Uply God Right Ones. That's exactly who we are. We are called the Uply God Right Ones, right? So after learning all these things and after doing your research and after years and years and years dedicating yourself, right, to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a physical point of view, right, and after understanding, right, quantum physics, right, after understanding atoms, after understanding electron, protons, after understanding all of these elements which make up you, right, the physical you, right, after understanding all of this, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Right? What do we must do? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Right? Where do you go from here? Where do you go from here is that you have to put yourself into the war. You have to put yourself into the war, the spiritual war that is going down between mankind and this entity. You see, what a lot of people don't understand, right, is that this entity been here way before mankind. Way before mankind. Didn't I say there's 4 species of them? There's 4 species of this entity. There's different species of them. You have one that could that could transform into a human being, right? You got one that could transform into a human being that could look like a human being, but it's not a human being, right? But at a certain time, it has to go back to its original form. And the way that it go back to its original form, it's a way that where you can't see it. So, but I don't want to get into that. I want to get into understanding your task. What is your task? You must find out what is your task. Why you was created. Why you was given the godly, upright attributes of the Alpha Omega that created everything exists, but on a smaller scale. Right? After learning all of these, what are you going to do? After doing the hard work, after struggling, after going through pain, after doing all of these things, what do you go? Where will you must go? These are the questions that you must propose to yourself. These are the questions that you ask yourself each and every day. After you unravel these questions, there's a fight going on. There's a fight that's going on and it's been here. And the fight is against you, mankind. The fight is against you, mankind. The fight is against to keep you dumb, deaf, and blind, and to keep you into darkness, so you cannot unravel, right? These things that is hidden from you, but it's in your face. Is that your mind, body, and soul basically is not allowing you to take you there because you are putting limitations upon yourself. First, you must eradicate these things that we was taught on who we were. You must eradicate that. There's so many demons and so many devils and so many levels to this, right? It's going to take a lifetime to reverse this. But it's not taking me a lifetime to reverse it. I'm right there. And this is why I'm giving it to you. This is why I'm giving it to you. Because the same question that I proposed to you, I found that question within inside of me. Where do you need to go at from right now? Where? Where do you go from? Where? I know where I know what I need to do. I know where I'm going. But do you know where you're going? These are the questions that we are proposing to ourselves. Right? You are asking yourself, what is your purpose? What is the objective? What is the task? Random Hip Hop said, bro, you want to meet up to steal some copper? Wow. Nah, bro. Because you already got copper. So what are you talking about? You talking about stealing copper with people? You are all the elements and all the elements are you. But with limitations. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Well, happy life day. Happy life day. I hope you enjoy your life day today. I hope you do it safe. And I hope you really, really enjoy your life day today. So the question is, what do you need to do? Where are we going? After learning all this information, because there's a reason why are you searching for this information. Because you want to find out who you are. You want to find out your purpose. You want to find out that you are the Alpha Omega and the Alpha Omega is you, but with limitation. Where do you go at? After learning this, where are we going? What we must do? So I pose this question to you and to everybody, which is really, really important. So I want you guys to have an amazing, amazing time, amazing, amazing day. And I want to thank you so much, right, for following and sharing, subscribing to me. Jay said, bro, every time you talk, it trickles my spirit. It sounds like you're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Listen, I want you to have an amazing time, as you should. Aaron said, I have been asking myself those questions. Where the questions that you're asking yourself is inside of you. Because sometimes when we are plagued with a lot of darkness and we are plagued with a lot of confusion and mixing it in with certain other things, right? It kind of blinds us. So when you ask these questions, all right, say you drinking and smoking, and you come down from that, and then you propose that question to yourself with the side of your mind, right? It's not going to actually give you the answer right then and there. You got to wait until you wean yourself off these certain things. Then you will start to get the answer. You will start to get the answer because you can't mix in both those materials. You can't mix it in. You have to tap into your spirituality, right? And spirituality is the foundation of everything in existence. Spirituality. I want you to understand that. This world, before it became a physical world, was all spirituality. I want you to understand that. All spirituality. That's why our spirit is spirituality. It cannot be destroyed. There's no beginning and there's no end to it. That's why we got limitations. You understand what I'm saying? So once you learn all these things, what are you doing with it? Once you get in tune on who you are, what are you doing with it? Where are you going? We just preaching? We just talking? What is it? Aaron, yeah, I have been struggling with addiction. Life been rough lately. I definitely understand struggling with addiction. I used to struggle with alcohol. Alcohol is an addiction. Alcohol is a drug. I don't care what anybody say. You know? So, what did I did? I got tired of it. I got tired of the alcohol. I got tired of it, and I weaned myself off of it. But it took years. It didn't happen just like that. It didn't happen just like that. It took years and years and years to wean myself off the addiction of alcohol. This is the actual true fact. And you could do the same thing. But sometimes if you need help, you can go seek out, NA. But I wean myself off it. Yes, it's better to be sober. Yes, because being sober puts your mind and put your mind, body, and soul into another place. That's right. But I want your guys to have an amazing day. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.